Welcome to BFM News at 12. I'm Seojin Yoon. The Constitutional Court has reopened its hearing on whether acting President Choi Sang-mok's decision not to appoint Ma Eun-yeok as a Constitutional Court justice was unconstitutional. The key issue in the latest hearing was the legality of the petition process. The National Assembly argued that the prior parliamentary approval was not required, citing past cases where lawsuits proceeded without a plenary vote. However, Choi's legal team countered that Speaker Woo Won-sik's unilateral petition violated democratic principles. Debate also arose over whether bipartisan agreement was necessary for the nomination process. The court has concluded argument and is expected to announce a ruling soon. The number of norovirus infections, which typically surge during winter, has reached its highest level in a decade. According to the Korea Disease Control and Prevention Agency, 469 cases were reported in the fourth week of January, marking the steady increase since November last year. Especially infants and young children under 6 years old accounted for nearly 50% of all cases. Norovirus causing symptoms like vomiting, diarrhea, and fever with 12 to 48 hours. To prevent infections, thorough hand washing with soap and proper food preparation are recommended. In local news, Busan City and Japan's Wakayama Prefecture discussed ways to activate remote work or vacation during a meeting held at Busan City Hall this afternoon. Busan Mayor Park Kyung-jun and Wakayama Prefecture Governor Kishimoto Shuhei attended the meeting to strengthen exchanges and cooperation between the two regions. This meeting follows a previous agreement signed in September 2023 to revitalize workation culture. A fishing boat caught fire off the coast of Jeonu Island in Busan, leaving its captain missing. The incident occurred at around 10 p.m. yesterday, nearly 1.4 kilometers south of Jeonu Island in Gangseogu, Busan. About 90 of the boat was destroyed in the fire, and the captain, a man in his 60s, identified as Mr. A, remains missing. The Coast Guard dispatched patrol and rescue vessels to the scene, extinguishing the fire. Authorities are investigating the cause of the fire and conducting search operation for the missing captain in the surrounding waters. In international news, President Donald Trump officially announced yesterday that a 25% tariff will be imposed on steel and aluminum products. Trump stated that this tariff will apply universally with no exceptions, and this is expected to impact South Korea, a key exporter of steel. While past tariffs on steel were negotiated with exception for South Korea, this time all steel products will face a 25% tariff. Trump also mentioned that tariffs on automobiles, semiconductors, and pharmaceuticals are under review. This marks the beginning of what could be termed as Trump tariff war, and in the next 2 days, the U.S. will announce reciprocal tariff on countries imposing tariffs on U.S. products. Now here's the weather update for Busan today. A dry advisory is currently in effect for this region with a temperature of 7 degrees Celsius. Throughout the day, the temperature is expected to rise, reaching a low of 9 degrees Celsius in the afternoon. Starting from the middle of the next week, the temperature is expected to be similar or slightly higher than average, with no major cold spells anticipated for the time being. And that wraps up this hour's news. Thank you for joining us. You're listening to BFM 부산영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM 부산영어방송.
Coming up next is Midday Mate with Kimberly An. BEFM 부산영어방송.
Since its inception in 2005, YouTube has emerged as the premier platform for entertainment. It caters to a wide range of interests from comedic videos to news reports and educational material. Some channels have particularly excelled in attracting viewers, achieving a position within the top 10 most subscribed channels worldwide. Today, we are going to talk about the most subscribed YouTube channels. It's Tuesday, February 11, 2025, and this is Midday Mate. Let's get started.
I'm the boy in your other phone, lighting up inside your drawer at home, all alone, pushing 40 in the friend zone. We talk and then you walk away every day. Oh, you don't think twice about me, and maybe you're right to doubt me, but if you give me just one night, you're gonna see me in a new light. Yeah, if you give me just one night to meet you underneath the moonlight. Oh, I wanna take two, I wanna break through, I wanna know the real thing about you, so I can see you in a new light. Take a ride up to Malibu, I just wanna sit and look at you, look at you. What would it matter if your friends knew? Who cares what other people say anyway? Oh, we can go far from here and make a new world together, babe. 'Cause if you give me just one night, you're gonna see me in a new light. Yeah, if you give me just one night to meet you underneath the moonlight. Oh, I wanna take two, I wanna break through, I wanna know the real thing about you, so I can see you in a new light. Yeah, if you give me just one night, you're gonna see me in a new light. Yeah, if you give me just one night to meet you underneath the moonlight. What do I do with all this? What do I do with all this love that's running through my veins for you? What do I do with all this? What do I do with all this love that's running through my veins for you? What do I do with all this? What do I do with all this love that's running through my veins for you? What do I do with all this? What do I do with all this?
And that was New Light by John Mayer. New Light is a single from John Mayer and was his first release in 2018. It followed his 2017 studio album titled The Search for Everything. It was released as a lead single from his 8th studio album called Sob Rock. It was written and produced by John Mayer and Ernest Dion Wilson, also known by his producer name No ID. Hello, and welcome everyone. We are live in the studio in Busan on this Tuesday afternoon. Welcome to Midday Mate, and you're listening to us on BEFM 90.5 in Busan and 103.3 FM in the Gijang, Cheongwon, and Noksan areas. And I am your host, Kimberly. Coming up on the show for today, in hour number 1, we will start off with Listomania, where we introduce various kinds of lists, but for today, we'll be focusing on the most subscribed YouTube channels. And I know that most of us, we like to watch YouTube a lot, so is there a channel that you like to watch also that you would like to recommend to us? Go ahead and let us know with that and share with us. After Listomania, we have The Real Charm of Busan, where Jimmy introduces the various charms of Busan every week, and we go on a little journey, or what we would say, a little field trip to go out into Busan and discover new places. And then in hour number 2, we have today's quote, where we introduce meaningful quotes to motivate and inspire you each and every day. And after today's quotes, we have bite-sized banter. For bite-sized banter, it is always just daily fun conversation with Andrew. After bite-sized banter, we have Don't Make a Scene, where we introduce useful English expressions after listening to a short clip. And we started with yesterday, and the clip for this week will be from The Devil Wears Prada. And then after Don't Make a Scene, we have Memory Lane, where we step back into history and take a look into some past events. And I'll be checking your messages throughout the show. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Midday Mate. Whether you're listening on the radio, on YouTube, or on our app, thank you for joining us. And again, for our question of the day and text topic, it is, what video channel do you want to create? Because for today, for Listomania, we'll be talking about, the most subscribed YouTube channels. So if you could open up your own channel, what would you make? What type of content would you make? What type of videos would you like to create? Again, what video channel do you want to create? 만들고 싶은 비디오 채널은 무엇인가요? So tell me the content. Are you going to do like an ASMR little video, or are you gonna do cooking videos, or maybe you'll do like origami step-by-step instructions, or maybe even something more bizarre, or maybe you just turn on some music. So let me know what you would like to do. Making a video channel would be a lot of hard work. You have to record, edit, do the sound, everything. There's a lot that goes into it. So again, what video channel do you want to create? 만들고 싶은 비디오 채널은 무엇인가요? Go ahead and send in your answers. Text in pound 9050 or shop 9050, and it'll only cost you a 100원. Or you can look for us on Kakao Talk. Search BEFM or 부산영어방송 in Korean. Add us as a friend on Kakao, and we can just chat all day long for free. After that, you can also find us on smartphone apps. We have a smartphone app that you can easily download. Search BEFM or 부산영어방송 in any of your app stores. Go ahead and download the app for free, and then you can listen to our programs and also send us messages after simply logging in. And now I'll be right back with Listomania after this song. Here is Grace Kelly by Mika.
I want to talk to you.
The last time we talked, Mr. Smith, you reduced me to tears. I promise you it won't happen again.
Do I attract you? Do I repulse you with my queasy smile? Am I too dirty? Am I too flirty? Do I like what you like? I could be wholesome, I could be loathsome, guess I'm a little bit shy. Why don't you like me? Why don't you like me without making me try? I try to be like Grace Kelly, but all her looks were too sad. So I tried a little Freddie. I've got an entity mind. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet, I could be red, I could be black, but I could be anything you like. Gotta be green, gotta be mean, gotta be everything more. Why don't you like me? Why don't you like me? Why don't you walk out the door?
Getting angry doesn't solve anything.
How can I help it? How can I help it? How can I help what you think? Hello my baby, putting my life on my brink. Why don't you like me? Why don't you like me? Why don't you like yourself? Should I bend over? Should I look older just to be put on your shelf? I try to be like Grace Kelly, but all her looks were too sad. So I tried a little Freddie. I've got an entity mind. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet, I could be
And that was Grace Kelly by Mika. And now it is time for Listomania, where we introduce various kinds of lists. And for today, we'll be talking about the most subscribed YouTube channels. Again, I know that a lot of us may watch this live streaming app on YouTube also, but what are some other things that you guys like to watch? There are many different types of YouTube channels out there, whether it be podcasts about sports, maybe it's just a podcast about just talking, or K-pop videos, or even cooking channels. And what I used to always like were makeup videos. So what are some channels that you guys like to watch also? Go ahead and share with me because I would love to know. But let's see, which ones are the most subscribed YouTube channels? First up, at number 7, because we're going to go from 7 to number 1, which is the most subscribed, okay? So up at number 7, we have a channel called Like Nastya. Like Nastya. And this is very popular in Russia and in the United States with 125 million subscribers. 125 million subscribers. That is 1억 2,500만 명 구독자님들. Wow, that's so many people. 125 million subscribers. I can't even imagine. Where do all these people live? So Like Nastya, here, similar to Kids Diana's show, Russian-American Like Nastya is a show for kids by kids. Nastya was born in 2014. Can you imagine? You're born in 2014 and you have a YouTube channel with 125 million subscribers, and it's 2025. So that means Nastya is only 11 years old. Wow, with 125 million subscribers. Alongside her parents and friends, she plays, learns, sings, and more. So it's very good for children that are trying to learn, right? We don't want to show them different types of animation over and over again, but instead videos where that they can learn from other students also learning. The reason for her huge pocket of subscribers boils down to her content being educational, inspiring, and also relatable to other kids. Her following is so strong that she's even scored herself a movie role. Wow! It also helps her that her videos are dubbed in multiple languages, making them accessible to even more viewers. So for Like Nastya, it's not that her viewers are just only in Russia and the United States, but since they are dubbed in a variety of different languages, people can go ahead and watch them and learn with her. That's so great with playing and learning and being hands-on with the YouTube. I think that says a lot. I saw one of the videos in preparation for today's show. It's like she was playing with a lot of slime in one scene that I saw, but it's something that like not all of us kids growing up could do. So instead we can vicariously live through the actions that she does. So it's very cool, Like Nastya. Wow, again, 1억 2,500만 명 구독자님들. Wow. 125 million subscribers. Let's go to what's up next. Up at number 6, we have Kids Diana Show from Ukraine and the United States. And this has 130 million subscribers. 1억 3천만 명입니다. Wow, 1억 3천만 명. So from before, it was 125, but now it's 130. So here we have an increase of 5 million subscribers. Ukrainian-American Ava Diana Kirisk was born in 2014. Wow, so that's the same age as Nastya then. So here, she is also the 6th most subscribed channel on the planet. Alongside her brother Roma, Ava learns new things, undertakes challenges, and teaches other kids along the way. It's all done under the Kids Diana Show banner set up by her parents. Ava's adventures are naturally aimed at other kids, and they give parents someone to hold up as a role model for their own children. So again, instead of watching a lot of cartoons, and there could be, some different types of messages in the cartoons that we don't want to open up our children to. So instead, we can watch Kids Diana Show. Again, wow, born in 2014. Wow, these kids and their parents, so ambitious to have all these things here. And up on our YouTube live stream, we do have a picture, and I believe she's singing something. So maybe we can also do some sing-alongs with Kids Diana. Up at number 5. This one I am very familiar with. We have Vlad and Nikki. They're from Russia and they have 133 million subscribers. Vlad and Nikki. They have 133. Again, that is 1억 3,300만 명입니다. Woo, can you imagine having 133 million people watching your videos? I don't know what I would do. So here, another one of the most subscribed video channels for kids is Vlad and Nikki. They are Russian-American siblings born in the mid-2010s. Together, they get up to loads of fun things, including brand-related content featuring kids' favorites like Paw Patrol. And the reason why I know Vlad and Nikki is because my own nephews, they loved to watch Vlad and Nikki growing up. And they also liked the toys Paw Patrol. And Vlad and Nikki would play with Paw Patrol a few times here and there. So to see that their toy was on the big screen on TV was something that my nephews also really liked. Vlad and Nikki's content isn't as education-based as the other kids' channels on the list. And there's nothing wrong with that though. Sometimes children just want to watch other people their own age having a lot of fun, and that's what Vlad and Nikki offer. So here they just have a lot of fun here, and we can, as children, watch the other children have fun, and it's like, oh, I want to do that too. But you have to beware, because I know that my nephews watching this wanted to have some toys that were coming out on the show as well. Vlad and Nikki. Now, up at number 4, SET India or SET India with 181 million subscribers. 181 million subscribers. That is 1억 8,100만 명입니다. Ooh. Again, where do all these people have the internet to watch this? Sony Entertainment Television, also known as SET India, is our second entry from the country. They're packing full episodes, trailers, and highlights. But how did they build such a big following? You could put it down to the sheer volume of content that they produce. So in order to get a lot of subscribers, they also have that many videos and content there. Somewhere between 30 and 40 videos per day. Per day. Can you imagine putting out 30 to 40 videos per day? That is insanely amount of videos there. And the size of the country in which they broadcast also has something to do with their popularity. The brand recognition helps a lot too. Couple that up with top quality programming and an audience that's not just bound to terrestrial television, and you're bound up to rack up the views here. Wow, so again, they put up 30 to 40 videos per day and they have 181 million subscribers. Now we're going to the top 3. Maybe these top 3 are something that you've definitely heard of, maybe even watched one episode, maybe not, but you've definitely heard of these names because I know I have. Up at number 3, we have Cocomelon. Cocomelon. I think that's the little vibe that they give. Cocomelon is from the United States with 189 million subscribers. 1억 8,900만 명입니다. Wow, 189. So popular. Cocomelon. People love using video channels for education, but that doesn't exclusively mean adults. So as adults, also, we watch a lot of educational videos, right? There are some TED Talks out there, some other videos too. But here, this is also geared for children. American channel Cocomelon helps children learn foundational skills in bite-sized, entertaining chunks. It's all delivered in the CGI style of the day, tapping into the kind of TV children might watch on their own. So they come out in like these animations and there's all these little children coming out and they play together, they sing together. I also know what Cocomelon is because of my nephews. Cocomelon's content is a mixture of traditional nursery rhymes, original songs, and live streams. By tapping into the 3D animation that's so popular with today's kids and angling it toward education, Cocomelon has struck a winning formula. Up next at number 2, we have a T-Series from India with 286 million subscribers. That is 2억 8,600만 명입니다. 2억 8,600만 명. T-Series is a record label specializing in Hindi film soundtracks and indie pop music. It's the biggest record label and film studio in the country, with a population exceeding 1.3 billion people, not million, start with a B, billion people. India's a pretty big market, and that's not counting all of the subscribers from other territories either. T-Series posts a mix of music videos, lyric videos, remixes, and even film trailers. It's the usual stuff, but what makes it one of the most subscribed video channels? It helps that they're a legacy brand. They've been around since the 1980s, and as a well-established cog in the Bollywood machine, they pump out multiple videos every day. Again, that was T-Series from India with 286 million subscribers, which was 2억 8,600만 명. Now, up at number 1, who is the most subscribed YouTube channel? Is it Jennie from Blackpink? Is it BTS? It is Mr. Beast from the United States. Mr. Beast, have you heard of him before? Mr. Beast has 359 million subscribers. 3억 5,900만 명입니다. Wow, 359 million subscribers. That's a lot of eyes watching you there. So as of June of last year, 2024, Mr. Beast is the most subscribed channel. And it makes sense. Because at some point, Mr. Beast, also known as his original name, Jimmy Donaldson, to his parents, has probably offered to buy you a new house or a new sports car. That's what he just does. He's like, do you want a new house? I'll buy you a new house. Or if they're in like some kind of tragedy, he gives them a box with keys and it's like a new car. The one-man content machine became popular in the mid-2010s, staging elaborate giveaways and jaw-dropping challenges. And I think a lot of people started watching it because it was like, huh? Where does he have all this money from that he's giving away, like, not just a phone, but he's giving away, like, tens and thousands of phones. Mr. Beast, the American content creator, first caught people's attention with novelty stunts, like reading the entire dictionary or even counting to 100,000. Can you imagine? We're just there and he's just counting 1, 2, 3, all the way to 100,000. That would take a lot of time. He's since branched out into outlandish, larger-than-life challenges, and people subscribe to see what he'll do next. The most recent, or I don't really watch Mr. Beast, but one video that I did see was that he was buried, and he had to stay underground for like an X amount of days where he had food and stuff, but that's so sad. No sunlight and no entertainment, and he just had to be there. Wow, and that was our Listomania for today, the most subscribed YouTube channels. From kids' educational channels to viral challenges, YouTube's top creators have something for everyone. It's incredible how these channels have built massive audiences across different languages and cultures. Whether you watch for learning, entertainment, or, just curiosity, there's always something new to discover. So stay tuned to see what fascinating lists we have for Listomania tomorrow. And now let us take a song break. Here is Stop This Flame by Celeste.
Goes up, my heart goes down. We fall in love and we fall back out. I'll give you anything you want, anything you want, anything. Just don't tell me no. You stop it still, then you make it rush. You're like a pill that I just can't trust. You tell me to stop, but I keep on going. Tell me to stop, but I keep on going. Tell me to stop, but I keep on going. Keep on. You'll never stop this thing. I will never let you go. Well, who am I to say? Maybe by now you should know. You got your somebody calling. You think you're somebody, don't you? I think you're scared of keeping somebody close. did I move too far? It's all too much. I think I must be mad to give you everything I had, everything I had, everything, but it still went bad. Tell me to stop, but I keep on going. Tell me to stop, but I keep on going. Tell me to stop, but I keep on going. Keep on. You'll never stop this thing. I will never let you go. Well, who am I to say? Maybe by now you should know. You got your somebody calling. You think you're somebody, don't you? I think you're scared of keeping somebody close. You'll never stop this thing. I will never let you go. Keep away from me if you can't withstand my love. Keep away from me if you think you must. Keep away from me if you can't withstand my love. Keep away from me if you think you must. You'll never stop this thing. I will never let you go. Well, who am I to say? Maybe by now you should know. You got your somebody calling. You think you're somebody, don't you? I think you're scared of keeping somebody close. You'll never stop this thing. I will never let you go.
And welcome back. You just listened to Stop This Flame by Celeste, and I'm your host, Kimberly. And you are listening to Midday Mate. Our question of the day and text topic is, what video channel do you want to create? What video channel do you want to create? Because right now, if you miss it, we just talked about the most subscribed YouTube channels for Listomania. So if you could be one of these people, what type of video and what type of content would you like to upload? 만들고 싶은 비디오 채널은 무엇인가요? And we do have a few messages here on our YouTube live chat. We have Benny Nim saying, I would like to create a channel full of podcasts or even movie covers because that would be a lot of stuff on my channel if I create one. Ooh, podcast and music covers would be very good, Benny Nim. I'm assuming, Benny Nim, you're a very good singer then to have music covers. Ooh. Also, we have another message here from 만학도 영어님 saying, 저는 5년 전에 만학도 영어라는 학도를 위해 영어 공부 채널을 만들어서 31편까지, 31 videos 올려놓았습니다. 그런데 그것이 마지막이었습니다. Oh, so 만학도 영어님 put up videos for learning English, to study English, and he even uploaded 31 videos from before. Wow, that's a lot of videos there, and a lot of dedication also. And we do have other people slowly coming into the YouTube chat. Hello, everyone. We have Benny님, 만학도 영어님, and 임성환님, 진리님. Hello. 상민 Park님 and Drift Monkey님. Welcome to Midday Mate. I'm so glad that you are here with me again today. Also, again, for our question of the day, what video channel do you want to create? 만들고 싶은 비디오 채널은 무엇인가요? Say that, let's make this a little deal. Say that you don't have to edit and everything's just beautifully done afterwards. So what type of video would you like to say? So I don't want answers like, oh, I wouldn't upload any videos because I'm not good at editing. No. Let's pretend we're all really good at it and we can just upload whatever type of content we want. Go ahead and send in your answers. Text in pound 9050 or shop 9050 and it'll only cost you a 100원. Or look for us on KakaoTalk. Search BEFM or 부산영어방송 in Korean. Add us as a friend and send in your messages for free. And we also have our smartphone app. Search again BEFM or 부산영어방송 in any of your app stores. You can download our app, listen to our programs, and also leave us comments after logging in. And now let's go into our Tuesday segment. And now it is time for the real charm of Busan, where Jimmy takes us on a journey through the real charm and well-known wonders of Busan. Introducing Busan's charm as a travel destination, its unique food, things to see, and things to enjoy.
Hello, hello. This is Jimmy in the building.
Jimmy in the building, hello. How
Yes,
was
yes.
your weekend?
It was great. I actually went to Busan 북극곰 축제, the Polar Bear Festival.
You went into the water?
No, I didn't. I actually went into the water a few years ago when I actually participated. But as for this time, I actually went to do some interviews and for my other segments. So yeah, but I got to enjoy the whole atmosphere and the concerts
Wasn't
going
it
on.
cold?
To be honest, it was freezing. But
How
then
did you stay warm?
I had to.
You had to
Yeah.
for work.
Right.
For BEFM.
For sure, no doubt.
So for today, before we start with today's segment, can I ask you our question of the day?
Oh, sure.
So if you could have a video channel, what type of content would you like to create?
Oh, I actually do have a channel, but
Ooh.
then which it kind of died. So I'm actually planning to actually open another one.
Oh.
It's going to be about like interviewing people, local and international, about wealth, health, and relationship.
Wealth, health,
I,
and relationship.
yeah, I actually have a few videos already ready to post, but also at the same time, I'll be probably doing podcasts too. So I'm just gonna like put two of them combined together and then see how it
Fun.
goes.
Ooh, so later on, everyone, we should support our Jimmy in the building
Yeah.
and subscribe.
Thank you.
So what are we talking about today for the real charm of Busan?
Oh yeah, last time we actually went to Daepo Beach.
Yes, we did.
Did you actually get a chance to go, Kimberly?
No.
No.
We didn't go again.
But one day you will. So this time, I actually want to take you and the listeners to Songdo area. Have you ever been to Songdo Beach instead?
Yes, I have been to. Okay, no, I haven't been to Songdo Beach, but I went to the Songdo
Cable
car.
Ooh, all right. That's like right above the beach anyway.
Yes.
So, okay. Well, as you know, Songdo Beach was actually the very first public beach that was opened in Busan.
Oh, really?
And even back in like all the way back in 1913.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
really far back.
So even they also had the cable car then, but they actually renovated it. You actually got on the new one. And are you maybe afraid of heights?
No, I don't think I am.
So when you actually rode on the cable car, did you actually got on the transparent glass one?
We
Oh,
did.
Okay.
We spent a little extra money and we did that one.
Nice.
However, it was okay, but then after just looking down, you just see blue sea or blue ocean the whole time. It's like, oh, this is okay.
Okay. All right.
But it was fun.
Then did you actually happen to go to a 송도 구름 산책로?
I think I did.
Yeah.
I remember we went up, we got off, and there
Mm-hmm.
was like some park area.
That's actually a 암남공원. Yeah, I'm talking about the one on the other side.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So it's named the Songdo Cloud Walkway.
Oh.
And it's actually also a well-known spot for the visitors. So for those of you who didn't or don't happen to get on a cable car because of like many reasons, they can also actually walk on the cloud pathway. Because it's actually a suspended pathway stretching over the sea. So you can, it kind of, as you can see on the image, it feels like you're walking on the water.
Ah.
Yeah.
So
And-
for our listeners that are on the YouTube live stream, we do have a video or a picture up here of the Songdo Cloud Walkway that you can see.
Yeah, I mean, the best part is it has a transparent glass bottom section. So for those of you who's afraid of heights, I may not recommend you guys to go, but if you want to try, you could, because I was a person who was really, really afraid of those kind of things. But then again, because of work, I actually went to like LCD 101 and other places too, where they have like all those transparent glass. And now it's piece of a cake.
A piece of cake. And as you can see here, although they do have the transparent glass at some part, you can walk around it too, I think.
Right.
So Even if you're afraid, you can still go here.
Sure. And yeah, I mean, many people actually likes to go there because to take lots of great photos because it's right underneath of the cable car. So once you are up there on the pathway, you can actually see the water. And when you look up in the sky, you can see the cable car.
Oh, that must be such a pretty picture
I know.
to take there.
Especially on a
Nice
sunny weather.
day?
Yeah.
Very nice. And I heard this walkway connects to another famous route here.
Yeah. Have you ever been to 갈매길 trail?
No.
Course. No. Okay, there's actually a lot of them. Not only in Songdo area, but there is like 갈매길 in Gijang and also in Yeongho-dong area. So it actually connects.
Oh.
But the one that I want to talk about is 갈매길 4-1. And this is part of 갈매길 train runs along Songdo's rocky coastline and passing through a beautiful cliff. So since you told me that you actually got on the cable car before, when we are up there, to your right side, there is like a cliff.
Yes.
Right? There is a trail where people can actually walk along that trail path. And it's kind of like a hiking route.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
How long would it take to complete this route then?
Wow, it's gonna take a long time because it's 7.5 kilometer.
Oh,
long.
no. 7.5 kilometers.
Yeah. So, I mean, for those of you who's willing to actually go for an exercise, I mean, I highly recommend. But for those of you who just want to take a walk, in a relaxed place or pace, then I also recommend too.
I think for me, I would just do half of it one
Yeah.
day and walk up the next time the other routes.
Depending on the person's speed, but average-wise, it probably takes around 3 hours to complete.
3 hours.
Yeah.
I'll just do half.
Right.
Oh my. And then what about our food? What
Oh.
food are we going to talk about today?
Food, I want to talk about 해물탕. Are you maybe a huge fan of 해물탕?
I love 해물탕.
Yeah, it's actually a seafood hot pot. It actually matches really well during this period.
Yes, this cold winter
Right.
period with some nice hot 뜨거운 국물.
Right. So I really love to eat 해물탕 in time to time, not only in winter, but also sometimes during summer too. Because it's actually a spicy seafood hot pot packed with like fresh crab and shrimp, squid and mussels and clams and even like octopus.
Yum.
And as you know, it kind of varies on different restaurants. And then if you're willing to like pay in extra, they give you more.
Oh,
Yeah.
more seafood.
Right.
I would love that. It sounds
Yeah.
so good. Is it
And-
really spicy though?
It depends, but most likely it is spicy, and the broth is made with like Korean red pepper paste, gochujang, and garlic and vegetables. So everything with gochujang, it's pretty spicy.
That's true.
Right.
Oh, but we have a picture of it on our YouTube live stream again, and it just looks so delicious. Look at all the variety of seafood on there. Which one would you go for first?
I would go for fresh crab.
The crab first?
Yeah.
Wow.
Before anybody else taking it.
I think I would go for the 전복.
Oh, 전복 is good too. Yeah.
Yum.
I like 전복.
Yum. Oh my goodness, it's lunchtime.
I know.
And now, what is up after 해물탕? What should we do after 해물탕 then?
Well, after 해물탕, we also need to take a walk
Yeah.
to digest, right? So there is a place named Turtle Island, 거북섬, in Songdo Beach area again.
Oh.
And there is like a little story behind of it too. And the island named Turtle Island because it's a rock formations look like a turtle's shell. And when you go there, there is actually a statue
Oh.
because, I mean, it doesn't really match with the name of 거북섬, but there is really, really a legend story behind of it.
Oh.
It's kind of like a Romeo and Juliet theme based.
Cute.
Yeah, so like there is a legend story that it's a love story between a fisherman and the daughter of a dragon king. And as you know, as you can imagine, they didn't happen to actually make it.
Oh. Wow, Turtle Island. And I just saw a picture of Turtle Island also on my computer right now. And it's called Turtle Island because it kind of looks like a turtle, as you just said. It looks like a shell.
Yeah.
That's kind of really cool. You know, my university, our what was it? Our animal was a terrapin, which is a turtle.
Really?
So we would always rub it for good luck before an
Good luck,
exam.
really?
So we can
Makes
probably
sense.
do that here too.
Yeah, maybe. And people actually likes to go there to take a lot of photos, and then there's the storyline written on that a statue. So if you look carefully, you can actually read off all those stories
Nice.
of the daughter and the fisherman.
Fisherman. Wow. 거북섬, everyone. So if you're in the area, go ahead and visit there. But let us very quickly take a song break for us. Here is Bed by Joel Corey.
9:05 in the evening, I'm all up in my feelings. So calling your phone cause I can't get enough. And I got work in the morning, early in the morning. But who needs sleep when we're loving it up? Oh, and what I gotta do this the hard way. My body wants to be in arms, baby. Something I regret in the morning. Oh, love just can't resist when you're calling. I got a bed, but I'd rather be yours tonight. I got a bed, but I'd rather be yours. That's what I said when I call you on the phone tonight. I got a bed, but I'd rather be yours. You know I sleep on the left side. If you sleep on the left side, I move to the right, yeah, I do it for you. And I got work in the morning, early in the morning. But who needs sleep when I'm rocking with you? And what I gotta do this the hard way. My body wants to be in arms, baby. Something I regret in the morning. Oh, love just can't resist when you're calling. I got a bed, but I'd rather be yours tonight. I got a bed, but I'd rather be yours. That's what I said when I call you on the phone tonight. I got a bed, but I'd rather be yours. I got a bed, but I'd rather be yours tonight. I got a bed, but I'd rather be yours. That's what I said when I call you on the phone tonight. I got a bed, but I'd rather be yours. No, I need your love. No, I need your love. Yeah. No, I need your love. No, I need your love. Yeah. Too long on the phone right now. What you say I wanna roll right now? You don't wanna be on your own right now. Ring my phone 'cause I got a bed, but I'd rather be yours tonight. But I'd rather be yours.
And welcome back, listeners. You're listening to Midday Mate, and that was Bed by Joel Corey. And right now, we're in the middle of our segment called The Real Charm of Busan with Jimmy.
Yay!
Yes, and right now, Jimmy, where are we again? We're not here in Sentum. Where are we?
We are in Songdo right
We're
now.
in Songdo right
Yes.
now. Our imagination, we're in Songdo. We talked about the 구름 산책로, the 갈매길 4-1 course, 해물탕, and also 거북섬. And now, our final destination. What are we going? Or what are we doing?
If you guys have some extra time, I mean, it's really hard to go somewhere during the weekdays, but then there's really a cool festival going on tomorrow at Songdo Beach,
Tomorrow.
which is named Songdo 달집 Festival.
송도 달집 Festival happening tomorrow, February
Yes.
12th.
Right. I mean, the 달집 Festival is a traditional Korean Lunar New Year event. So before we actually deep dive into it, Kimberly, let me ask you a question. Do you have some kind of a tradition that you do to get rid of all the bad luck in the previous year? Because we just happened to pass the Lunar New Year. And this tradition kind of, it is related to this 달집 Festival. So do you maybe happen to have any kind of tradition that you do?
I honestly don't have a tradition myself because even if I did have a bad year, I don't look at it as like the bad luck is following with me.
Wow.
Instead, I just think of it in a positive way, saying that this new year is going to be better.
Yeah.
So I don't really have a tradition of washing away the bad luck. Do you?
Nice. No, I don't have it because I guess both of us happen to be a positive, thinkers and persons. So yeah, I mean, I just take it as what it is,
Right.
And then just walk on.
Hopefully, it'll get better next year.
Right. So as for this event, I mean, it's not only held in Songdo. It's
Yes.
kind of like a whole nation thing. It's in Gwangalli and then even other cities too. But especially in Songdo 달집 축제, people gather to burn a huge wooden structure called the 달집, and which symbolizes letting go of a bad luck and welcoming a good fortune.
I was in Songjeong this past
Songjeong.
weekend,
Ah.
and I saw them. They were like building the 달집.
Yeah, in Songjeong too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did see that. I don't know if Haeundae has it. Maybe. It looks like there was one before, but I know for sure Gwangalli has
Gwangalli,
one.
yes.
So yes, 달집 Festival. What can visitors expect when they attend this festival here then?
Yeah, there is like a giant bonfire, traditional Korean music performances, and prayers for health and prosperity. And you'll see people writing their wishes, and then some people bring some of their materials to put it in the 달집 and then burn
really?
it. Yeah.
Wow.
So to get rid of all the bad luck and then wishing for the new fortune.
근데 저 질문 있어요.
네.
But wouldn't it be really bad to smell all that smoke for our health?
But I mean, yeah, I do understand, of course. 그래도 일단은 그 bad luck을 이제 wash off 한다는 의미니까. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, even though it's not very good to breathe in, maybe wear a mask.
Like Kimberly, when you burn something anything, it smells bad.
That's true.
Yeah.
But it does sound like an incredible experience. I've never been to these. I've always saw it on social media. So maybe tomorrow I do have some free time. I can go.
You should really go and let me know the feedback.
I always say I should go,
I
but I
know,
never go.
but you never go. Whenever I ask, you're like, no. You're shaking your head.
It's not my fault.
I know. Understandable.
Is this a family-friendly event now?
Well, absolutely. Even in case of Taiwan, people actually go there. They don't actually burn the 달집, but then they burn some kind of a kite. They write all those their wishes, and then they just fly it off. So it's kind of considered as a family-oriented festival. So there is an activity for kids and a lantern making, fork games, and plus night sky is lit up with the fireworks. So there is a lot of festivals and activities that people could actually get into.
Wow, that was very nice. Jimmy, I don't need to travel because whenever I have you, I go on these imaginary trips to all these places.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of fun, anywho.
Thank you. But now, at this point, I kind of want you to go and then let us know the feedback too.
Okay, I'll try. Well, thank you so
Not
much,
forcing you,
Jimmy, for
Yeah.
sharing all of this with us here today. A lot of insight into our beautiful Songdo area.
Yeah.
And are you going to go to the 달집 Festival?
Well, tomorrow I'm kind of I'm busy, but next time I'll try to make it.
Yes. Okay. Well, thank you so much for this wonderful experience for our
The Real Charm of Busan.
Sorry, I totally forgot about the name right now. The Real Charm of Busan, Jimmy. Thank you.
All right, I'll see you guys next week.
See you next week. And everyone, that was the end of our first hour. I'll be right back at 1 p.m. after the song. Here is Good Together by James Barker Band.
Like headlights in a pitch black night, like a white t-shirt and a worn out pair of jeans. like a song you know in a radio, like windows down and driving down Main Street, like wild, free and being 17. We go good together, yeah, you and me. We were meant to be. We're like fireworks in a full moon sky. Yeah, the two of us, we're dirt roads and dust. We're like a first kiss and butterflies. Like goodbye goes with September, good love goes with forever. We go, we go, we go. We go good together. We go good together. Like the girl of your dreams in a backseat, like Saturday nights ain't getting loud, like a John Deere and a nice cold beer, like a touchdown and the sound of the hometown crowd, like a diamond ring and one knee on the ground. We go good together, yeah, you and me. We were meant to be. We're like fireworks in a full moon sky. Yeah, the two of us, we're dirt roads and dust. We're like a first kiss and butterflies. Like goodbye goes with September, good love goes with forever. We go, we go, we go. We go good together. We go good together. Oh yeah. There's something that your hand in mine just feels right. We're two of a kind to the end of time, and it keeps on getting better. 'Cause we go good together. We go good together. Oh, we go good together. Yeah, you and me. We were meant to be. We're like fireworks in a full moon sky. Yeah, the two of us, we're dirt roads and dust. We're like a first kiss and butterflies. Like goodbye goes with September, good love goes with forever. We go, we go, we go. We go good together. Oh, we go good together. We go good together. Hey, we go good together. Oh yeah.
The time is now 1 o'clock.
Oh yeah, baby, I got something to say tonight. What you got to say? Every time I try to find the words, don't come out right. And I can't stop thinking about you. No, I can't stop thinking about you. Do you want me? Do you need me? 'Cause I think I'm falling in love. Don't go, baby, bye. Tell me that you want me tonight. Oh no, don't be shy. Tell me that you want me tonight. Baby, dance with me. Come on and dance with me. Clap your hands with me. Go to France with me. Come on and dance with me. Come on and dance with me. Clap your hands with me. Go to France with me. Beating hard, racing in my tears. It's beating hard. Yeah, pretty girl, that's taking all the way across the world. 'Cause I can't stop thinking
tonight. Oh no, don't be shy, shy, shy. Tell me that you want me tonight. Baby, dance with me. Come on and dance with me. Clap your hands with me. Go to France with me. Come on and dance with me. Come on and dance with me. Clap your hands with me. Go to France with me. My only one and only for me. I'll be your amor, be my amor, chérie. My only one and only for me. I'll be your amor, be my amor, chérie.
And you just heard Dance by DNCE. This song is a celebration of liberation, connection, and the joy of movement. Through its lively lyrics and infectious rhythm, the song encourages listeners to let go of their inhibitions and fully engage in the moment. The interplay of escapism and communal experiences resonates deeply, making it a fitting anthem for those seeking joy in the chaos of life. When I was just listening to that song, I felt very high beated, right, of good vibes here. That was again Dance by DNCE. Hello everyone. We are live in the studio in Busan on this Tuesday afternoon. Welcome to Midday Mate. You're listening to us on BEFM 90.5 in Busan and 103.3 FM in the Gijang, Jeongwan, and Noksan areas. And I am your host, Kimberly. And now it is already the start of hour number 2. For hour number 2, we'll start off with today's quote, where we introduce meaningful quotes to motivate you each and every day. And after today's quotes, we have bite-sized banter with Andrew, where we just talk nonstop about a question for the day. And then after bite-sized banter, we have Don't Make a Scene, where we introduce useful English expressions after listening to a short clip. And as we started our new session for Don't Make a Scene yesterday, our Monday show, we will be looking at The Devil Wears Prada. And after Don't Make a Scene, we have Memory Lane. Step back into history and take a look into some past events. And I'll be checking your messages throughout the show. Again, I need some more answers, everyone. My mates, my friends, where are you? For our question of the day, it is, what video channel do you want to create? What video channel do you want to create? 만들고 싶은 비디오 채널은 무엇인가요? I have to share my answer first because I don't have many answers to share right now. So for me, if I could make a video channel, I would want to create a cooking one. So instead of talking while I'm cooking, I would first cook and record all of that, and then do like a voiceover of like what to do, or maybe not even talking about like the actual instructions, but maybe like keeping it like a podcast and talking about a topic as I am cooking something. I think it'd be very fun because I want to show off my cooking skills, even though it's not that great. There are many other better cooking influencers out there. But if that was one, I would do it. Also, I'm sure if my husband was listening and he would answer this, he would say something with educational, with learning English also, because that is what he likes to do. So again, that is the question of the day. Again, what video channel do you want to create? 만들고 싶은 비디오 채널은 무엇인가요? Go ahead and send in your answers. Text in pound 9050 or shop 9050. And it'll only cost you a 100원. Or look for us on Kakao Talk, search BEFM or 부산영어방송 in Korean, and add us as a friend and send in your messages for free. And we also have our smartphone app. Search BEFM or 부산영어방송 in any of your app stores. You can listen to our programs and leave us comments after logging in. And now I'll be right back after this song, and we will do today's quote after the song. Here is Can't Lose This Fight by New Hope Club.
I bet they smile if my face was on the ground. Praying for my fall, but it never comes around. Hear the world scream my name out loud. It's the champion sound. I'll be the last man standing. I'll be the last man standing. At the end of the night, when it's all on the line, when we run out of time, 'cause I know I'll be the last man standing in this ring of fire. Blood, sweat, tears dripping from my eyes. This heavy crown is worth the sacrifice, yeah. I bet they smile if my face was on the ground. Praying for my fall, but it never comes around. Hear the world scream my name out loud. It's the champion sound. I'll be the last man standing. I'll be the last man standing. At the end of the night, when it's all on the line, when we run out of time, 'cause I know I'll be the last man standing in this ring of fire. I bet they smile if my face was on the ground. Praying for my fall, but it never comes around. Hear the world scream my name out loud. It's the champion sound. I'll be the last man standing. I'll be the last man standing. At the end of the night, when it's all on the line, when we run out of time, it's I know I'll be the last man standing in this ring of fire. Fall from grace, no, I'll never lose my faith. Oh, there'll be better days. So let me show you the way.
That was Can't Lose This Fight by New Hope Club. And now it is time for today's quote, where we introduce encouraging quotes from famous people. And today our quote is from Stephen Chbosky. And our quote is, "Life doesn't stop for anybody. Life doesn't stop for anybody. 인생은 누구에게도 멈춰주지 않습니다." Stephen Chbosky is an American film director, screenwriter, and author. He said it in his book, The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Things change and friends leave. Life doesn't stop for anybody. Again, life doesn't stop for anybody. This is a simple phrase that holds a profound truth that resonates with everyone at some point in their lives. It serves as a reminder that, as time marches on, regardless of our circumstances or even our desires, life is constantly moving forward and we must learn to keep up with its pace because it's not going to wait for us. 인생은 누구에게도 멈춰주지 않습니다. Again, so life doesn't stop for anybody here. In the context of the topic, life words, this phrase takes on even greater significance. Life is filled with ups and downs, challenges and triumphs, joy and even sorrow. It is a journey that is unique to each individual and it is constantly evolving. The words we choose to live by can shape our experiences and guide us through the twists and turns in life. When we embrace the idea that life doesn't stop for anybody, we are reminded of the importance of living in the present moment. We cannot change the past or even control the future, but we can make the most of the time we have right now. This means being mindful of our words and actions and making choices that align with our values and our goals. Life words have the power to inspire, motivate, and even uplift us. They can serve as a source of strength during difficult times and a reminder of the beauty and wonder that surrounds us. By choosing our words carefully, we can create a positive and empowering narrative for our lives. At the same time, life words can also challenge us to grow and even evolve. They can push us out of our comfort zones and encourage us to take risks and pursue our dreams. When we embrace the idea that life doesn't stop for anybody, we are more likely to seize opportunities and make the most of our time on this earth. Again, so for our quote, it is Life Doesn't Stop for Anybody by Stephen Chbosky. 인생은 누구에게도 멈춰주지 않습니다. So the whole idea of this phrase just means we have to live in the moment. We can't be talking about the past and we can't be, fretting over the past, and we can't always be worrying about the future also. Because as we're thinking about the past and the future, the present is rolling on and on and on. 현재 진행, present progressive. So this quote really hits home because we've all had moments when we just wanted time to pause, right? Whether it was to hold on to something good or to catch our breath during a tough time. But life keeps moving. And that can be both a challenge and a blessing. So say that you went through some type of hardship with maybe a friend passing away or someone in the family, and you just wanted to hold on to the past, right? Hold on to those times, but time will keep going forward and it doesn't wait for anybody. So instead of fretting over the past, we must continue to live our life and to seize all the opportunities that it has for us. I think about how quickly things change, especially here in Busan, right? Where the seasons, the people, and even the skyline seem to shift constantly. There's always new imde signs out there, right? It's always on the run. Go, 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 go. It's a reminder to appreciate the present and take action instead of waiting for the perfect moment. Because if we continue to wait for the perfect moment, we'll never get to do what we actually want to do. So, what about you? Has there been a time when you wish life would slow down, but looking back, you're kind of glad that it didn't. You're glad that time kept going forward and you didn't need to stop for anybody. Again, so for our quote is, life doesn't stop for anybody. Life Doesn't Stop for Anybody by Stephen Chbosky. 인생은 누구에게도 멈춰주지 않습니다. So again, I hope you embrace this idea and also seize opportunities and make the most of our time right now, here in the present. So now let's take a song break. Here is I Will Take You Forever by Christopher Cross.
Anyone else but you. Now my touch belongs
welcome back, listeners. You're listening to Midday Mate, and now it is time for Bite-Sized Banter with Andrew.
Hello, hello. How are things today on Taco Tuesday?
Taco Tuesday.
Yes.
I feel like whenever I talk to you, I have like a lot of my original voices that come out. For like the other segments, I try to be very like professional and, nice and kind.
Yeah.
But with you, I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah, get it out there. It's all right.
Anywho, what is our question for this lovely Tuesday?
All right, so I was thinking back, just like not too long ago was Christmas, and then also for New Year's, my kids were getting a lot of gifts, obviously, because, whether it might be in the form of cash or from Santa or something. But it made me think of, looking at some of the toys they have. My kids are big into the bricks. They love building things. So it made me think of what's a childhood toy you wish you had kept?
So we don't have it anymore.
We don't have it anymore. I mean, maybe you could still purchase it, but it would probably cost you an arm and a leg, maybe. Or even to find it might be difficult. But is there a special toy that you had when you were a kid that you don't have now, or you maybe can't even get now? It doesn't have to be like a collectible, but more like nostalgic. It would remind you of your childhood.
Like 애착 인형. So everyone, what is a childhood toy you wish you had kept? 어렸을 때 갖고 놀던 장난감 중에서 버리지 말았어야 했던 것은 무엇인가요? So I had a lot of toys growing up.
Oh yeah, me too.
Lots of stuffed animals.
Yes?
But I don't have any of them now.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things I feel, and I'm going through that with my kids now. My kids, my oldest will turn 10 next week.
Wow.
And then my youngest is 2 years younger, so he'll be 8 in March. So they're at that age where, like in the past probably 2 years, we've kind of thinned out some of their old toys and given them away. And there was definitely some separation anxiety with something like, Dad, why? It's like, well, we got to make room here. You know what I mean? So I feel like maybe that's what it was like when we were kids as well. They just had to get things moved on. But stuffed animals, that's what you're looking at?
Yes. So what about for you then?
So I'll start off. It would have to be when, I don't know what my age would have been, but I had these little military figures. There was a TV show and a comic book called G.I. Joe. All right. So like they were everywhere. There was also a movie where Lee Byung-hun, I think he was in that movie as well, Korean actor. Oh. One of the newest ones of it. But they were little action figures. I think I probably had every single one of them. Oh. All right. And there was like a base, there was planes, it was so much fun. It was like G.I. Joe, the American hero. All right. And I wish I still had some of those. I don't know how they would have held up over time, but I feel, but it's also like maybe I'd want them as a collector's item,
right?
But I definitely didn't leave anything in a box. They were played to to the night. I'd use that thing. They were through the mud and the bathtub, in the snow. Things got lost. I didn't find them until the May or the thaw after winter. They'd be like, yes, I found it. I knew it was out here.
So definitely not in mint condition.
No, but they would have stood the test of time. So I don't know. Maybe that there, or maybe some old video games. Because, I know you can buy those things now, but they've definitely shot up in price.
Yes.
Yeah, some old video games along with some action figures.
Oh, you know what? That made me think of like, I used to play like this duck game where we had like that orange little toy gun and we would have to shoot the ducks.
Yes.
I wish we still had that orange gun.
Yeah.
Even though it wouldn't work. But I think it would be really cool for memories.
There you go.
For me, when I was younger, I just had this doll and I named her Jenny.
Okay.
And she wasn't anything great. She was dirty. She just had like a plastic face and everything else was fabric, wearing like a little purple bib and a purple little outfit.
Nice.
And I loved her. I took her everywhere with me.
Yeah.
To the restaurants, to church, to the department store, everywhere that you can imagine. But I don't know where she is and I don't know when my mom threw her away. To this day, like she just secretly did it.
Gotcha.
But I loved her. But other than that, there were also these toys called the Beanie Babies, which were very like popular stuffed animal toys.
Yeah, and they had them like if you traveled somewhere, like a different state would have their own baby, or like a different country would have like collector's editions as well.
Exactly.
Some of them are quite expensive.
They are so expensive. You want to know the most expensive one that I found?
This is probably one that you had?
No, I didn't. This was also very popular back then, but it's called Princess the Bear, and it's around $500,000.
That's insanity.
$500,000.
That's like those troll dolls as well.
Yeah.
They were pretty big. But yeah, I remember when the those little babies were, and I think the name comes from inside. There was like the beans. It was almost like a hacky sack on their butt,
Right.
right? And so I remember some of my friends, they had them and we just used to throw them around. But if they still had them today, it would probably be worth, a pretty penny.
Right. I collected so many of those too, but my mom just somehow threw those away also.
Yeah, it's funny when you think about it, because I remember I asked, this was a while ago, maybe after university, and I had asked my parents, like, where did these things go? And they're like, no idea. No idea. And I'm like, what?
I'm pretty sure if I were to ask my mom right now too, like, where did you or when did you throw it away? She'd be like, I don't know. What toys are you talking about?
Yeah.
Mom, we could be rich right now.
Yeah. I think it was also after I moved to Korea, and like my brother and sister obviously had moved out before me, and there was like hockey cards and baseball cards and stuff that were there. And I remember my mom asking me once, like, what do you want kept in a certain area? And I had like it was almost like a chest or something. I had like university books, some old clothing that I wanted kept, but everything else I didn't really put away. I didn't think of it. They had a yard sale and sold so much stuff. And I could imagine, like, they were probably just like, probably labeled it like $5. And someone was like, I'll give you 2. And my mom's probably like, just take it for free. Like, it would have been like something like that.
That is so true. Oh my, there are so many different types of toys that give us nice memories from long ago. So listeners, what is a childhood toy that you wish that you had kept and not thrown away?
Yeah.
I know with a lot of these different things, they come with memories so that we want to hold on to. But even though we don't have it, having this time to just remember it is very good.
And then researching stuff and then finding out how much they would be worth.
Would have been worth.
Yeah, could be very depressing.
So listeners, go ahead and answer and share with us. Andrew, thank you so much for this time. And I will see you tomorrow.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. And that was our bite-sized banter segment where Andrew and I talked about what's a childhood toy you wish you had kept. So growing up, I'm sure we've had a lot of toys growing up, whether it be trucks or even little dolls or even basketballs or video games. So if you could still have it right now, which one would it be? I do have a message here from Benny Neem saying, for me, I wish I had kept some robot toys. And the reason was I liked cars, so I wish that I could still have them, like the robot ones. Yes. A lot of my nephews, or not a lot of my nephews, I only have 2. 2 of my nephews, they love not robot toys, but they like car toys, right? Like what you just said, Benini. They love these car toys and monster trucks and things of that sort. And I'm sure if they were listening and they had to choose a toy that to take them to the future when they become adults, I'm sure that they would say monster trucks. And there are also other types of toys I'm sure that you would love to keep. But don't worry, if you don't have them right now, there's also some new things that we can enjoy as an adult. So again, if you haven't shared, go ahead if you want to. What's a childhood toy you wish you had kept? And now let's take a song break. Here is Ghost of You by Mimi Webb.
7 days since you went and found some space. I tell myself I'm doing great, and I'm not holding on. So don't worry about me. I can keep myself busy. At least that's how I make it seem. Until the day is
That was Ghost of You by Mimi Webb. And before we start Don't Make a Scene, I do have another message here for our bite-sized banter topic, which was, what's a childhood toy you wish you had kept? Here from Michael Kim님. It's not necessarily a question about him, but let's see what he says. 저희 딸 방에는 인형이 넘쳐납니다. 그래서 자연히 저도 하나 입양하게 됐는데 제가 거북이를 좋아해서 거북이 인형이 제 거가 됐죠. That's good, Michael Kim. So even though you don't have a toy that you wish that you kept, you can take some from your daughter instead. And again, and that was our song break. And now it is time for Don't Make a Scene, where we introduce English expressions after listening to a short clip. And again, for this week, we are listening to a scene from The Devil Wears Prada. And if you haven't seen this movie, let me explain very quickly to you what it is about. The Devil Wears Prada is a 2006 film based on Lauren Weisberger's novel. It follows Andy Sachs, an aspiring journalist who lands a job as an assistant to Miranda Priestley, the powerful and demanding editor of a top fashion magazine. As Andy struggles to meet Miranda's impossible expectations, she becomes immersed in the fashion world, straining her relationships and values. Ultimately, she must decide whether success is worth sacrificing her true self. And although we haven't met Andy Sachs yet, or we met Andy Sachs, but she hasn't started working for Miranda Priestley yet. So for our conversation that we'll be listening to today is when Miranda Priestley is talking to her other assistant, Emily. But first, let's quickly review what we learned about yesterday. Monday, we learned about RSVP, Répondez s'il vous plaît, which is French for respond please. And it means to give a response to an invitation if we are going or not, so that the host can have an accurate head count of how many people will attend an event. And now, let's listen to the clip one more time to see what we will learn about for today.
I don't understand why it's so difficult to confirm an appointment.
No, I'm so sorry, Miranda. I actually did confirm last
Details of
night.
your incompetence do not interest me. Tell Simone I'm not going to prove that girl that she sent me for the Brazilian layout. I asked for clean, athletic, smiling. She sent me dirty, tired, and paunchy. And RSVP, yes, the Michael Kors party. I want the driver to drop me off at 9:30 and pick me up at 9:45 sharp. Also, tell Richard I saw all the pictures that he sent for that feature on the female paratroopers, and they're all so deeply unattractive. Is it impossible to find a lovely, slender female paratrooper?
No.
Am I reaching for the stars here? Not really. Also, I need to see all the things that Nigel has pulled for Gwyneth's second cover try. I wonder if she's lost any of that weight yet. Who is that?
Nobody. Well, Human Resources sent her up about the new assistant job, and I was sort of pre-interviewing her for you, but she's hopeless and totally
Well,
wrong. So.
clearly, I'm going to have to do that myself because the last two you sent me were completely inadequate, so send her in. That's all.
That whole aura there from Miranda Priestley is like big boss lady right at the end. That's all. So today we're going to learn about pick me up at 9:45 sharp. Sharp. So here, sharp. Miranda Priestley is known for her precise and demanding nature, and this quote is a perfect example. In the scene, she instructs her assistant to ensure that her driver picks her up at 9:45 sharp. And if you listen carefully, she was dropped off at the party at 9:30, which means she was only spending 15 minutes there. And this is a reflection of her high standards where timing must be perfect and there is no room for mistakes. So here's sharp. What does that mean? Does it mean like, this knife is very sharp, so be careful when you're cutting vegetables? No. We're not talking about a sharp knife here, but however, sharp is a different definition. Sharp in this context means exactly at that time. Exactly. It's often used to emphasize punctuality. It shows a strong expectation that there will be no delays. The driver should not be late. You might hear similar phrases like be there at 5 p.m. sharp, or the meeting starts at 8:30 sharp. Don't be late. So how and why do we relate to this phrase? We've all been in situations where timing matters, whether it's catching a flight, attending a job interview, or even meeting friends. Punctuality is a sign of respect and reliability. People who value time appreciate when others also do the same. So when someone says sharp, they mean business. There is no wiggle room to be late. You cannot show up a minute late or even a minute early would be fine. But a minute late, you're off. You're done. You need to be there on the dot, sharp. So here are some examples of when to use it. For work, we can say the presentation starts at 2 p.m. sharp, so don't be late. We all need to be there. Or for social plans, you can say dinner is at 7 p.m. sharp because we have reservations. And say that the reservation or the restaurant cuts off reservations if you're late by 5 minutes. So you have to be there at 7 p.m. sharp. Or for daily routine, you can say the school bus arrives at 8 sharp, so we need to be ready. So here we have Ponim saying 시간을 칼같이 지켜라. That is very true. 칼같이 지켜라, to be sharp there. So let us listen to the sentence one more time.
Pick me up at 9:45 sharp.
9:45 sharp. Like us, here for Midday Mate, we must be here at 12:05 sharp because that's when the show starts. So being on time, or even better, early, makes a great impression whether in personal or professional life. If someone says sharp, it means they expect things to run on schedule. So the next time you set a meeting or plan an event, use sharp to emphasize the importance of timeliness. Again, pick me up at 9:45 sharp. And now I'll be right back with Memory Lane, but first, here is a song. Here's Imagine Dragons' Radioactive.
I'm waking up to
Welcome back. You just listened to Radioactive by Imagine Dragons. Now it is time for Memory Lane, where we step back into history and take a look into some past events. So, on this day, February 11th, the World Health Organization, also known as WHO or WHO, officially named the novel coronavirus disease COVID-19. A few months after the first known case was detected in Wuhan, China, and approximately 3 weeks after the first U.S. case was reported on February 11th of 2020. The World Health Organization officially named the illness that would go on to cause a pandemic, coronavirus disease 2019, shortened to the acronym COVID-19. So can you believe it? COVID was already 5 years ago. Can you believe it? 5 years ago. That is, I feel like it was just yesterday, but it was 5 years ago when we had to line up for masks, remember? So, often referred to as the Wuhan virus in its very early stages, and also nCoV and CoV 2019, the World Health Organization guidelines state that the names for the new infectious diseases may not include geographic locations, animals, or individuals or groups of people and must be pronounceable. So CO stands for corona, VI stands for virus, and D stands for disease. That's how we get the term COVID. And 2019 represents the year that it was first discovered because it was discovered late of 2019, even though we have the first case reported in the US in 2020. The World Health Organization Director General said during a media briefing announcing the name, "Having a name matters to prevent the use of other names that can be inaccurate or stigmatizing. It also gives us a standard format to use for any future coronavirus outbreaks." And since its onset, COVID-19 rapidly spread to every continent. By April 2023, it resulted in roughly 763 million global cases and nearly 7 million deaths, including more than 1 million deaths in the US alone. On May 5th, 2023, the WHO, the World Health Organization, declared COVID-19 over as a global health emergency. So again, on February 11th of 2020, 5 years ago, the World Health Organization officially named the illness that would go on to cause the pandemic. Wow. It's incredible how a single name can carry so much weight in history. COVID-19 changed the way that we live, work, and even connect with one another. And even now, its impact is still around the world. Looking back, it reminds us of how quickly things can change and how important it is to stay informed and adaptable. While the emergency status has ended, the lessons from that time about resilience, health, and community will still stay with us. So back in February 11, 2020, this is what happened with COVID-19. And with COVID, I actually didn't really know what the whole name stood for. I thought it was just like coronavirus, and then I don't know where the D came from. But now we know. CO for corona, VI for virus, and D for disease, COVID-19. Wow, so many memories from what happened a long time ago, and I'm so glad that we're all healthy now in 2025. And that is our segment for Memory Lane for today. Let us take a song break. Here is Turn the Lights Back On by Billy Joel.
Please open the door. Nothing is different, we've been here before. Pacing these halls, trying to talk over the silence. And pride sticks out his tongue, laughs at the portrait that we become. Stuck in a frame, unable to change, I was wrong. I'm late, but I'm here right now. Though I used to be romantic, I forgot inside the home that we built. The cold settles in. It's been a long winter of indifference. And maybe you love me, maybe you don't. Maybe you'll learn to, and maybe you won't. You've had enough, but I won't give up on you. I'm late, but I'm here right now, and I'm trying to find the magic that we lost somehow. Maybe I was blind, but I see you now as we're laying in the darkness. Did I wait too long to turn the lights back on? I'm late, but I'm here right now. Is there still time for forgiveness? Won't you tell me how? I can't read your mind, but I see you now as we're laying in the darkness. Did I wait too long to turn the lights back on? I'm here right now. Yes, I'm here right now, looking for forgiveness. I can see as we're laying in the darkness. Yes, we're laying in the darkness. Did I wait too long to turn the lights back on?
And that was Turn the Lights Back On by Billy Joel. And welcome. And we are at the end of the show for Midday Mate. Again, for our question of the day and text topic, it was, what video channel do you want to create? What video channel do you want to create? 만들고 싶은 비디오 채널은 무엇인가요? And I do have a message here on our YouTube live stream from Ponim. Hello, Ponim. I was waiting for you. Ponim saying, I will create an ASMR channel because I think I might be good at making tingling sounds, right? With everyone just like touches things, right? For ASMR. I would also love to do ASMR videos. But I think Ponim said later on that Ponim didn't like the sound of eating. I'm not quite sure. I think I saw that somewhere in the chat. But if I could also make another YouTube channel, I know that I mentioned that I would want to make one with me cooking and doing a voiceover of telling stories or like a podcast of that sort. But another one that I would really want to do is just ASMR eating. And I listen to them, not on YouTube, but I do have it on my social media and I always listen to it. So like, for example, one day they'll be eating chips or one day they'll be eating 탕후루 and then one day they'll be eating like slurping some oysters. I love the sound of people chewing. And some of my best friends, they absolutely hate that sound. They cannot stand the sound of people chewing, but I absolutely love it. And for me also, when I used to go on diets, not anymore, when I used to go on diets, I would love to watch ASMR videos and people like mukbang videos. For me, it didn't make me hungry, but instead I was able to live vicariously through them eating, so then I felt full. It was really weird, but I really liked it. So again, if you could create any type of content, which would it be? Because we just live in such a big social media type of world these days where everything's online. We have short form videos everywhere and lots of content. So which one would it be for you? It could be any of your hobbies also. And unfortunately, it's time to wrap up the show. But before we wrap up the show, I want to have a little recap about what we talked about for today. So for Listomania and for our question of the day, we talked about the most subscribed YouTube channels. And a lot of them, if you've seen and noticed, there are a lot of educational videos for children. So I think that's where the trend is happening these days. It's not just mukbang, it's not music videos for songs, but a lot of educational videos for our children to watch. That was very interesting. And then for the real charm of Busan, Jimmy and I, we took a little imaginary trip over to Songdo, and we were able to talk about the lots of things that we can do there with the 갈매집 길 that we can walk for the course. That was about, what did he say, 7.5 kilometers? And that would take 3 hours to walk. I don't know if I would actually do that, but maybe. Also, for today's quote, we talked about how time doesn't wait for us, so we must seize every moment. And for bite-sized banter, Andrew and I talked about a childhood toy that we wish we didn't throw away and that we kept. And for Don't Make a Scene, we learned about time, right? To be there at 9:45 sharp. So if you want to tell someone to be on time and be there promptly and to be punctual, you can tell them be at sharp, telling them the time. And again, for Memory Lane, back 5 years ago, that's when we had the name COVID-19 actually officially announced. That's a lot of things that we talked about for today. And again, thank you so much for joining me today for Midday Mate. I've been your host, Kimberly, and I hope you have a lovely afternoon. I'll leave you here with one last song. Here is Should I Go by Brandy.
I'm hurting or anything. I'm to the point right now where money ain't an issue. I can go where I wanna, do what I wanna do. Tempted to leave it in my rear view, because this game ain't what I'm used to. Should I go? Should I stay? I'm in control either way. Should I go? Should I stay? I'm in control. Either way, should I go? Should I stay? I'm in control. Either way, should I go? Should I stay? I'm in control. Either way. There used to be a few artists at a time. Now even the veterans waiting in line. Premature release of these albums of mine, making it hard for real entertainers to shine. If you manage to defeat these odds against you, keep doing your thing, cause I'm not mad at you. Just trying to figure out where I fit into all of this now, or if I do. Should I go? Should I stay? I'm in control. Either way, should I go? Should I stay? I'm in control. Either way, should I go? Should I stay? I'm in control. Either way, should I go? Should I stay? I'm in control. Either way. This industry was more like a different world when it was just me, Monica, and baby girl. I never got to tell you how much you meant. I wish you and me both were sitting there working with them, just to be in the presence of people that you affected. On a personal level just makes me stop for a second. such a blessing. You only answer all of my questions. Should I go? Should I stay? I'm in control. Either way.